Let's practice creating value scales in charcoal. You need to make 3 rectangles, and what I use is a piece of paper just to kind of block that out. I make my lines really light because on one side it's going to be super light. You can make as many boxes as you want, but this just shows 3 so that you can practice a little bit. In the first box, I'm going to use vine charcoal, which is really light, and I'm just pushing as hard as I can in the beginning, and I'm going to smudge that out with a smudge stick. You'll see that it's a lot lighter than the other charcoals, but it's good to practice with. It's not always as smooth as you think it's going to be, but remember, this is charcoal, not pencil, so it doesn't have to be perfect. In the next box, I'm using a 6B charcoal pencil, and make sure to keep that nice and sharp. You can get those edges very nice. I start out and I'm pressing really hard. Remember, you can always add layers and you can always add more. It's harder to take away. I decrease the pressure that I use with my hand as I go down the box, making it lighter and lighter. I'm blending this out with my fingers just to see a little bit of the difference between the blending stump. I actually prefer blending with my fingers and using the blending stump to do small details. I sped this up, but you'll want to take as long as you need for this. For me, it's a pretty easy thing to do. On the third one, I'm actually going to use a ebony charcoal pencil. It's the darkest charcoal pencil. And I'm actually just going to scribble this out. Scribble, scribble, scribble. And then I'm going to go over it with compressed charcoal to really get that darkness. I'm not really worried about making it perfectly smooth, but what I am trying to do is get the best value. So it goes from very light to very dark. And you can do that through messy scribbles. You can do that through making it really smooth. Now I'm going in with a white piece of chalk, or white charcoal as we call it. And I'm just going to use a lot of pressure on that. Here's the compressed charcoal. You can see how dark that is. And there you have your value scales.